Hey party people, so I'm here to show you how I clean my Morphe brushes. So I know a lot of people complain about the brushes being super rough and not soft at all, so I'm going to teach you my little secret that I use to make my brushes soft. It makes them feel really good, it makes them a lot easier to use, and I think you'll really enjoy your Morphe brushes, or any brush really, if you try and clean them this way. Okay, so right now we're in my bathroom. You have to excuse the mess because it's kind of a disaster right now. But I'm going to show you the two things that I use, well really I guess three things that I use to make my brushes soft and make them feel really nice. Okay, so this is what my secret is. Use conditioner and make sure you use a conditioner that is sulfate free. I don't know if it says it on here. Oh, there we go. See, sulfate free. That is the best part. You don't want to use anything with sulfate in it because it makes it kind of dried out. So this is the best that I like to use. Using conditioner is the best thing. And then I use the shampoo as well, which this is in a different bottle for whenever I travel. As you can see, it's like it was full, it's almost out. So that's the shampoo version of this. And this is really my favorite thing to use. You can use any kind. Just make sure that it's sulfate free. And the trick is using the conditioner. So I'll go ahead and show you what I do now. Alright, the other thing that I use is this little Real Technique, whatever, you know what I mean, cleaning brush. And so let me grab my brushes real quick. Alright, as you can see, I've got all my brushes right here. We are going to start with, okay, let's start with this one. It is the R39. This is kind of the one that I always have the most problems with, that I find to be difficult to use to blend out things, is whenever, you know, it's stiff and not very soft. So I'm going to show you how I clean it to make it a little bit easier to use. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I like to put the shampoo on the side with the little bigger bumps. So that way what I do is wet my brush, then dip it in there, and then go to this side with the little smaller bumps. Just kind of brush it out, maybe get it a little bit more wet if you need to. And try and really scrub mine, and as you can see, it's kind of looking better. Okay, so then I put it right there. I grab my conditioner, put it right here. They'll come out. Kind of running low on this one. All right. Put a little dab right there. Then I take this, kind of do basically the same thing, but I do it a little bit softer. So I mainly just swipe back and forth, and then I'll occasionally do that a little bit. And then I'll put that down and just kind of wash it off. And it makes it feel super, super soft. It feels really good. Whenever it dries out, it feels the exact same way. And it just really makes a difference in my makeup. And also the feeling, because I don't like the harsh feeling on my eyeball, which I imagine most people don't. That's what I do. And so now I'm going to do that with the rest of these as soon as I get a towel. Sorry guys, life is just really a struggle right here. I was forgetting a lot that day. Sometimes if I feel like it's not soft enough, I'll grab a couple with my fingers and just kind of run it through with my fingers. Get a little bit more soft. And I try and do all of my small brushes first. And then I'll go in and clean my big brushes. Sorry guys, I'm really clumsy. You'll notice that a lot, probably. And the other thing I like to do is make sure that I clean this part. So I just basically do the same thing and just scrub that. Because that gets super nasty from my makeup. And I don't want to get a staph or anything. A staph infection or anything. Alright, so now I'm going to move into my bigger brushes, and I'll start using the middle one more. Kind of go into my big ones a little bit, just like that. Sometimes I've got to do it a couple of times, because as you can see, you can still see that makeup in there. Okay, that was a little bit more than I wanted, but it will. Okay, so I'm going to try and transfer the soap into the smaller section. Don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Okay. And then we're just going to use this. Alright, that's looking better. There's still a little bit of makeup in there, but it's at least clean. Okay. Get some conditioner. Also try and clean the handles a little bit, make sure that those are neat. Okay. Good enough for now. Now I'm going into like the bigger little bubble things, whatever you want to call those. I don't know what they're called. Okay. Try and make sure I got all the shampoo out. Oh, oops. Okay. Told you I would drop stuff a lot. I'm going to go in with the conditioner. Just kind of swirl that around in it. Feels so good and soft. Sometimes I'll use the brush to clean this little pad thing. Why not? Alright. Okay, that feels good. Feels like I got it all off. this one. Just keep doing the same thing. I also recommend doing it with cold water. You can do it with hot water, like it's not a big deal, but I just prefer the cold water. I just feel like it's better for the brushes. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's just how I feel, in my personal opinion. Whew. This one I used a lot, so it has got a lot of foundation in it. So we're probably gonna have to clean it a good 2 or 3 times just to make sure that we actually got everything and actually get all that makeup out, because it is packed. Whew. Okay, this may take a couple of tries. Alright, definitely time consuming to clean your makeup brushes. Ooh, and I am like running out of shampoo. That is not good. Okay, well, I may have to switch to some other kind of shampoo or something else, because we are running out. Okay. So since I'm out and I don't really feel like looking for another shampoo at the moment, I'm just gonna grab what I have right here, which is just this soft soap, whatever that I got from Walmart, and then I'm just gonna squirt that in there, because this is just laziness at its finest, and just scrub that in. Okay, we are slowly getting there. Whew. Foundation does not want to come out of this one. Alrighty. Oh, clearly I should have cleaned this a while ago. Pretty sure I've been using it for like 2 weeks, so it's definitely pretty dirty. Okay, so I think that's better. It at least looks better. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take the conditioner, still the same conditioner, just work that out. Okay. Really make sure with these big ones that you're getting all the shampoo and conditioner out of there. You don't want it to get all dry and irritate your face or anything like that, because that would not be very pretty, and that's annoying to have to cover up. Nobody wants that. All right, good enough. Okay, I have one more to clean. I'm just kind of swirling it around the whole thing, because this is the last brush that I'm cleaning, so I'm just kind of using this brush to make sure that I don't have any soap residue on the spot little cleaning pad, which I don't. Okay, so then from here on out, I'm just going to use my hands, just because I'm feeling lazy and I'd already ran out of the conditioner. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of run that in our hands. Alright, and then I just kind of leave this on the side of the sink to kind of dry out. One more thing that I'm going to show y'all real quick is just how I clean my sponges. So I have my Real Technique sponge right here, and then my Beauty Blender right here. I used this one this morning, so it's a little fatty, and you can tell that it's got some makeup on it. This one I haven't used in a few days, so it's a little bit more dried up right now, but as you can see, it's like covered in makeup. So I'm going to show you how I clean these. So I just use this simple Dial soap, super cheap. You can kind of see where it says Dial. And I just feel like it's a great, easy way to clean it. And I just literally run it across. I squeeze it sometimes. And squeeze it out. Excuse like my nastiness of the sink. Okay. I just like really work it in there. Try and get all around. I'll squeeze it to try and make sure I'm getting all the soap in there. Squeeze out soap or the sponge. And it's not going to be perfectly clean, but it'll be clean enough, and clean enough not to, you know, really cause you to have any skin irritation or anything like that, which is why I love Dial soap, because it's just a good way, I feel like, to get rid of germs. I can't think of the name of what it's called right now, but I just love Dial soap. And you can use any soap, but Dial's just my choice, and like I said, it's cheap. Okay. Sometimes turning the water up a little bit more on these helps. And I just kind of do it until I stop seeing brown water. Then after that, I just assume that my sponge is clean enough, or as clean as it's gonna get. And then I just put it on a towel to dry. See. Okay. So if they're dried out, I'll just get them a little wet and spongy. Okay, and then I'll just do the same exact thing. I find cleaning the Beauty Blender a little bit easier than cleaning the Real Technique sponge. I just work it on that bar soap. Okay, then I'll rinse my bar of soap off, put it back there. And I try and clean my Beauty Blender once every 2 days, just because my skin gets irritated really easily. And I clean my brushes, depending on how often I'm using them, about probably every 2 weeks, sometimes 1 week if I wear makeup every single day that week. Okay, and as you can see, it looks a lot cleaner. There's still like this little spot right here, but that's just kind of there. Looks much better. Okay, then just dry off my hands. And there you go. Got all the brushes sitting out to dry, and then my Real Technique sponge and my beauty blender.